Hello everybody, this is David Collins, and today we will be looking at my CSS Zen Garden Midterm project. So, without further ado, let's take a look. So, my CSS Zen Garden Midterm project was really inspired by one of my favorite games and one of the games that I grew up playing when I was younger, Super Mario World for the NES. Right from the start, I can tell you that the hardest thing for me in this entire project was these two little downloads at the top. So the HTML file and the CSS file, they were very difficult to get just right so that when you hover over it, the HTML file, the actual um, text in there stays centered rather than going to the left or right. And the same thing with the CSS file, although the CSS file was a lot easier because it's in a square that's about the same size. But like I said, the HTML file was very difficult because the L runs farther than the actual uh, Word file, so I had to just tweak it a little bit every time until I finally got it done. And if you hover over it, obviously the brick gets bigger on both of those. I didn't want to do that for all of the downloads for the simple fact that it would have made the text broken up a lot more, and I don't think that would have looked good. So for like the guide or the resource guide, the HTML, CSS, or the send us a link, it I just decided to go with formatted text. And then I made the CSS Zen Garden, the beauty of the CSS design, a fixed header at the top rather than just, you scroll down and it looks weird. I would have done this if I was making, say, like a nav bar for a different site that has like your home page and some other popular links that people go to. But I just thought it looked good because, if you've ever played Mario, you can go in these pipes, and I liked the look, and I really liked it. And then for the bottom, the footer, I decided to go with another fixed, but this one is fixed to the bottom so that when you're scrolling, it's not just going to come down like it would with the pipe. Um, Another difficult part was finding non-copyrighted material, and if you've ever built a site, you know this is very, very integral for the simple fact that you can't use copyrighted material without express written consent from the person who created it, and with Mario, that's nearly impossible. The guy up at the top is actually not Mario, but a very similar design. The pipe is the same way, the background is the same, the footer's the same, and then I actually found some copyright-free backgrounds from the NES, the Super Mario World NES game. So I love the overall look of it. I hope you do too, and I hope you enjoyed this.